Hi Pisces, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for June 2020. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically to you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Ascendant, and Pisces Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign. So you might want to check that out. I've had people email me and tell me they've discovered that is the case. So all that being said, Pisces, now onto your June 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have here in your reading today, Pisces, for June is Four of Pentacles. And in old-time tarot, this would have been called the Miser card. So this is holding on protectively to your finances, holding on to things protectively of value. It could even be your emotions. And it can also indicate, for some people, financial success coming to you in the future. Your finances are going under some kind of scrutiny right now, either by you or by maybe somebody's doing your taxes, or you're having a financial advisor look into it. But some of you there's like scrutiny going on around about your particular finances. And I see you feeling like you need to make adjustments where need be. Like, if you feel like you're spending too much money on this, or, your bills are too high on that, you're going to say, hey, I got to cut down on this. I got to, cut out that bill and start cutting down, like making adjustments. It might be a little tricky of a time with your finances because there could also be something that you're looking to upgrade. And so it could be some financial expenditure you're going to have coming up to make this upgrade, and maybe you're going to feel like you don't really want to do it. Or like, I got to bite the bullet, even though I'm holding on tight to my money, I have to make this big expenditure. Maybe you need a new computer, or you need to upgrade technology in your home. Maybe you want a home security system, or, you want to upgrade. Maybe you need new siding, new windows, new roof. You want to upgrade your heating system or air conditioner or something. But it comes up as like, you needing to upgrade something, and like it's going to cost some money, and you may be reluctant and hesitant to do so. Some of you are going to come up with some ingenious idea to, sorry if you hear Max snoring there, just so you can see what I'm talking about. There he is. Some of you are going to come up with like some kind of scheme or plan or something that will be good, bring in more money to you, be lucrative to you. So you could come up with like, hey, I've got a great idea for a sideline job, or something new I can sell, or something I can put out there that will, attract more clients, more customers, more business to me. Whether you work for somebody else or whether you are an entrepreneur and you work for yourself, you could be coming up with some like ingenious ideas that will attract more money to you. Some of you may actually be thinking about starting to build up a business. You could have a business already and you're just trying to build it up and put more capital into the business to build up the business, or maybe you haven't started the business yet and you're thinking about like looking at the capital of the money you need to invest to get this business up and going. Anything that's like loose ends or things you've forgotten about connected to do with your finances, I feel you may also be tightening up loose ends in regard to finances, like maybe bills you forgot to pay or accounts you need to close out that are still open. You have the Knight of Swords next in your reading. This is an air sign person. This is either an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be you, Pisces, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's a water sign, or if you're born, an air sign, I'm sorry, a rising sign or moon sign that's an air sign, or if you are born on the Aquarius Pisces cusp. This is somebody that's going to like invigorate you. You're going to be like start doing things together with them. This could be somebody, a new friend, a new coworker. It could be somebody new that you're going to date. And they're really ready for action, and they're going to take you by the arm and they're going to pull you forward into something they're doing. It could be, like I said, a friend. That could be like, come on, Pisces, let's get out of here. Let's get going. Let's party. Let's get together. Could be a new love. Could be somebody at work that's like, hey, Pisces, we got a lot of new things we need you to get going on and do. But it's somebody that's coming in here that you're going to be dealing with that really wants to pull you along in an action-oriented sense. It's like they want to get, some of them want you to get impassioned about something and to get excited about something and move forward with it, or they are very supportive of what you're doing, the work you're doing, your creativity, your talents, your work, your know-how, your knowledge, and they are like kind of like being a cheerleader to you, or wanting to see you succeed, or trying to get you to make some steps or to push you along in something you're doing. They're a very vibrant person. They're very active. They may also have, they may do well with their own finances. They may be doing well financially speaking themselves. You know, I feel like they have a lot of experience because they've had to learn and do things and change their career or change their life maybe more than once and learn to do things differently. Or so they're somebody with a wealth of experience and knowledge. They've been through a lot. They've changed their career. They've had to make, lemonade out of lemons in their life. And they've maybe have transformed their life out of different situations more than once, either professionally or personally or both. I feel like you like their ideas and you like their incentive and their motivation, but you also may feel like you're a little wary of it or leery of it because it may be too much. You may feel like it's too much of a push forward and you may not want to go forward with such force. And I just want to add here, if you're interested in getting any of the most recent videos that I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I connect with my spirit guides over a variety of very specific topics and look into crystals and tarot cards or oracle cards or a combination and give you more psychic predictions and messages, those links are always posted below in the description box down below this video in the Show More section. And those links are always on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page and there you'll see all the different video series and the descriptions and what cards I've used and how long the predictions are for. So I just wanted to say that here because some people don't listen to the end of the video to let you know there's a lot more psychic predictions and messages coming from my Spirit Guides channel through me than beyond what's here on YouTube. So thanks for letting me say that to you right here. You have the Nine of Cups next, and this is wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. You could have some wish come true that you've been waiting for. You could be feeling at peace and contentment, like feeling full and happy emotionally. You're going to start to see success and the fruits of your labors paying off. If you're a public figure or you're out there in the public world where you have to have followers and subscribers and supporters, you're going to see that increasing. If you're not out in a public figure out in the world or an entrepreneur in that way, it could be at your place that you work or business you own, seeing more clients, more customers come in, positive feedback, people liking what you're doing. And also the opportunity to finally get out and like spend some time outside, hanging with people, getting together with people you haven't seen for a while, or like, it could be small groups, hanging out with friends. If they, as things are starting to open up, this could be you getting together with people you haven't talked to or seen for a while or hung out with for a while. You're going to start like physically feeling better about yourself, happier about yourself. You're going to feel like you're looking better, feeling better. Maybe you've had some depression or some difficulty with all this having to turn inward during the, what's been going on in the world and the lockdown kind of situation. You are finally going to feel like things are starting to make you feel better, feel more whole, and be somewhat more back to normal. And I feel like you're doing some things to upgrade yourself in whatever that means for you. Getting new wardrobe, new hairstyle, working out, going on a diet, getting back to the gym, or whatever. Like that kind of energy swirls around you here. You may even have some collections that are building up of things or things that you're acquiring. If you collect certain things, could be books, movies, art, objects, cars, whatever you collect or you're into. You may have been either over the past few months, or you're starting to do it now, like building up collections and acquiring things comes up here. You're really going to be like pretty upbeat in June. I feel like you're going to be really happy and ready to like move and shake, get out there, Pisces. You're going to be ready to mingle. If you're single, I wouldn't be surprised if you're like really going to be making connections with people really strongly, either through social media, dating sites, social media, or if you're getting back to work. And like, if you're single, I feel like you could be attracting some people to you in June. You have the moon next, which is secrecy and deception in romance. It can be secrecy by itself. It can be romance by itself. It can also be heightened psychic ability and intuition kicking up in you. It can also indicate that something could be an illusion that's happening. You may feel like you want more knowledge and information about some things going on in June, and you may feel a little crestfallen if it doesn't sound like things are moving forward enough out into the world and things are still like they're moving forward, but there's still like 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out of the door. And I feel like that could frustrate you somewhat. There is some area of your life, Pisces, that I do feel you're venturing out into some area that's either spiritual and mystical, or it's foreign to you and unknown. You may also have the feeling like you're kind of taking some kind of risks, chances, or gambles, and or maybe you're worried about taking any big risks, chances, or gambles in June. So some of you Pisces may feel like you have to wait. It may make you feel like you have to wait, but some of you aren't going to wait, and you're going to take the risks, chances, and gambles. I feel like you're kind of torn between throwing caution to the wind and like, woo, let's get out there and party and throw caution to the wind. And the other part of you is like, wait a minute, is that really safe? Or should I take these risks and gambles yet? I see you like kind of on the fence, like sitting on the fence, you're a little torn. Some of you Pisces may have been holding back a lot of your emotions. Could be from certain specific people, or it could be in general. And maybe June is going to make some of these emotions come out of you and come out to the surface, come out. You could be expressing them. Some of you may feel like you need to reposition yourself into something that would be a better work position or give you stronger footing. So if you feel like where you're working, you may ask for promotion, a transfer, or additional training or instruction. because or be questioning it. You may not feel like you're something to do with your work or career is on a strong enough footing for some reason. It may be totally fine, but you may be worrying about it in June, about whether it is or not. So you may start like looking out, putting resumes out there, or just thinking of a career change or looking for another job. Some of you may do that because you may be feeling like, I don't know if my career is secure enough or if my work is on a strong enough footing. That could come up for some of you. Your last card of the reading for June 2020 is the Four of Cups, and this is ruminating, going within, overanalyzing, pulling at straws, worriment. Could be worrying about the past. It could also be that you're so internalizing things and analyzing things that some opportunity or blessing is coming to you from God or the universe out of the clouds, and you may not be focused on it because you need to like have your wits about you. This is something good could be coming to you here. I feel like you do feel that you've gained some notoriety or positive notoriety or respect, but you may feel like you want to see your life progress, or your career or your love life or some aspect of your life progress and go further. I do feel like some kind of doorway or avenue opens up for you, either with a person you're going to meet that would be a good networking prospect for a new job, or a sideline thing, or a romance. There is some doorway that gets open to you in June. You may feel a little insecure or uncertain about whether you are ready to take that step. You're going to have to trust your judgment on this. It's going to be a judgment call, and you're also really going to need to strongly pay attention to your intuition. There's going to be like things on your mind hanging over your head about it that you just can't shake. So it's not like, it may sound like an easy breezy thing. Maybe you're like, oh, I don't know if a doorway opens. I don't feel like it's that easy of a decision for you. You're going to have a lot of what ifs in your head. What if I do this, then what? What if I make that decision, then what happens? What if I don't do it, then what? It's like you're going to want some kind of like assurances, certainties, guarantees, and unfortunately, you're not going to have those guarantees. So you're going to have to make a decision here. You're going to follow your heart, and you're going to make the decision based on what you feel is best for you to do. This is kind of like a time of putting you on the map in some way. And when I say that, it could be, it's a defining moment of your career where it puts you on the map at your career or in your job or in your love life or some spiritual thing or something on your path. It is a defining moment. It does. And this is because you're going to feel like this is some kind of turning point or defining moment or door opening for you. This is why it's not an easy decision for you, and why you're going to have these insecurities or what ifs or uncertainties hanging over your head at the time this comes up. So I'm going to look into the gemstone crystal I got for you this month, Pisces, and the one I drew out of the bag for you is charoite. So you got charoite for June of 2020. It causes you to be more like a risk taker and to be more inspired. It's an inspiring stone for you in June. It helps you separate the wheat from the chaff, like so you can see what's worthwhile. Helps you separate. It's also going to help you feel like more complete, more whole again. If you have felt like frazzled, or like your emotions or your psyche has been fractured by all this stuff that's been going on, like being in lockdown and etc., or worried about whether you're going to get sick or not and all that, it's a stone that's going to like kind of put those fractured pieces back together again for you. It's also going to help you make amends with yourself in whatever areas you've been hard on yourself about or you've beat yourself up about. It's going to help you, like I said, not be so stringent and tough on yourself. It's going to help you open up more and help you also open up your mind and learn from other people, not only what other people have done and created, but also help you to see and learn from other people's mistakes as well. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe, and you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. Now, if you're interested in getting any of the special videos I record on my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I post psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides about very specific topics, they are always on my Vimeo on-demand pages, and those most recent links are posted down below in the description box in the Show More section. And you can also access these links on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. You go to the Videos tab on my menu, you select from the video series you're interested in, select the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, as always, every month I do a psychic crystal reading. This month will be the psychic crystal readings for June, where I stop recording these videos here and go on to give you expanded messages and predictions for your zodiac sign for the month of June 2020. That link is down below. The other most recent links I have available are, it's that time of year again, it is the mid-year 2020 Psychic Tarot update, where I'm doing the Bohemian Tarot spread, which is 7 cards, to tell you what is going to happen, what I see, predictions and messages for the remainder of this really unusual year of 2020. That link is below. I've recently recorded my psychic crystal reading. I recently recorded my career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings for the next 12 to 18 months. I recorded them in May, so those predictions go from May out a year to the next May, or out until November of 2021. So if you're interested in seeing what's going to come up in your career and finances, you might want to check them out. And I did get several requests for those videos, maybe because what's going on in the world. The other video link below this video is for the important angel messages for these changing times for each sign of the zodiac, where I used 3 different angel-related cards and gave you more deeper soul messages about what's going on for you. And there's also predictions and messages there as well. Also, the other link is What's Lucky and New for You, Psychic Tarot readings, plus an oracle card for each sign for 2020. So the What's Lucky and New for You in 2020, that link is also below this video. Now, if you would like to donate to this channel and help support this channel and the readings I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link below. And I want to say thank you so much to all of you kind people who have generously donated to me. I do appreciate it. It does mean a lot, and it is helpful. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to get more predictions and messages from me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, that I channel my spirit guides messages, you can also find those messages on my social media pages, The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use many different divination tools, different tarot card decks, different oracle card decks, angel card decks, animal totem decks, sacred geometry oracle cards. I look into my crystal. You never know what I'm going to use, and you never know what the guides are going to say. And many people find these messages resonate with them, so they may resonate with you as well. So please be sure to check me out on those social media pages. And those predictions are not just for the day I post them. Many times they're for weeks in advance or a couple weeks out, few months out. You never know. So I hope all of you have an absolute outstanding month of June. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.